The Range Rover resides at the pinnacle of the Land Rover lineup. It is their largest and most luxurious SUV. And if you care enough about those riding in the back, you'll want to opt for the one with the L on the side. That stands for long wheelbase, and it provides an extra 7 inches of rear seat legroom. Introduced last year, the long wheelbase version is now offered for 2015 on the more common HSE trim with a supercharged V6. But my tester runs with the top dog 5-liter supercharged V8, which makes a superior 510 horsepower and is mated to an 8-speed auto with sport mode and paddle shifters. It's a flex fuel powerhouse which is used throughout the Jaguar Land Rover lineup for customers who demand the best. As is typically the formula for vehicles costing over $100,000, this Range Rover buys you the consummate performance and luxury vehicle. And in the case of this Range Rover, you can throw ultimate off-road skills into the mix as well. A base Range Rover stickers for about $84,500. It's $10,000 more for the long wheelbase, and about $10,000 more than that for one with a V8. My tester mixes in nearly $13,000 in optional equipment for an as-tested price of $120,660. Long wheelbase models contain rear window power blinds, a center console storage bin, an extended panoramic roof, and black door mirrors. Not to mention enough legroom to comfortably transport NBA players, more than 5 inches greater than in a Mercedes S-Class sedan. The seats also power recline with adjustable lumbar support, and there's an additional 2 zones of climate control, heated and cooled seats, and controls for the roof blind. It's an exceptional place to travel, though one frequent complaint I heard this week is that the seat cushioning isn't soft enough. A rear seat entertainment system can be added for $2,400. And for the times when you're the driver, don't fret. This Range Rover satisfies from this seat as well, with a remarkable resemblance to a Jaguar sedan on back roads. It goes without saying that power is prodigious. Even after tacking on another 8 inches of aluminum body panels, this supercharged still gets to 60 miles per hour in only 5.5 seconds, as fast as a number of sports cars. And that comes with a relatively impressive real-world mileage of 16 mpg, aided by an automatic stop-start feature. With the mighty supercharged V8 on board, a lightweight aluminum structure, and an air suspension, the ride quality and handling is impeccable for such a vehicle. Of course, it contains the usual panoply of off-road features, though this long wheelbase model seems like it was conceived more for chauffeur duty. And when you're not marveling at its SUV-defying on-road heroics, you'll likely be just as impressed with its core values, to handle even severe off-road conditions. With the suspension jacked all the way up, there's nearly a foot of ground clearance, and though the added length slightly reduces its maximum breakover angle, the rest of its resume remains equal to its standard wheelbase counterpart, including the ability to ford 3 feet of water. No matter what's below you, Terrain Response has a pre-programmed setup to take the guesswork out of locking differentials in low range. Towing is maxed at 7,700 pounds. But while this Range Rover could be the SUV of your dreams, that doesn't mean it's perfect. This 4th generation model debuted in 2013, but its cabin and associated electronics are already feeling stale, exemplified by this slow-acting infotainment unit. A frequent complaint, and one that's being somewhat remedied by the new system found in the Discovery Sport. Ergonomics are off too, with a number of small annoyances that could use more tinkering, like the bulky cargo cover, an optional cool box where stuffage space needs to be, and extremely slow power folding seats. At this price, Land Rover can do a better job of exuding a higher level of luxury and tech. On the plus side, the 19-speaker Meridian sound system is out of this world. Massaging front seats are a nice touch, configurable mood lighting is very cool, and I like the parallel and perpendicular parking assistant. Plus, just look at it. In this extra charged Causeway Gray, with the combination of LED and xenon lighting, its posture is one of extreme confidence and undoubted wealth. There are few vehicles that broadcast a fat wallet like a Range Rover. When a long wheelbase sedan just won't do, Range Rover lets you take your tall friends off-roading in comfort. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammes.